Mitosis and meiosis, processes and stages, standard 10. Before we can see the differences between them, we need to know what mitosis and meiosis are. Both are processes of cell division. What is mitosis? It is a process in which a single cell divides into two identical daughter cells. It takes place in the somatic and stem cells, and the main purpose of mitosis is growth and replacement of worn-out cells. There are two main stages of mitosis. They are karyokinesis and cytokinesis. The first stage of mitosis is karyokinesis. It is divided into four substages, which are prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. During the first stage of karyokinesis, that is prophase, thin chromosomes condense to become short and thick and appear with pairs of sister chromatids. Centrioles duplicate and move towards the opposite ends of the cell. Nuclear membrane and nucleolus begin to disappear. Let us see what is the centriole. This is a centriole, these round figures in the diagram, which help in the formation of the spindle fibers that separate the chromosomes. Nucleolus is a small dense body in the nucleus, and chromatids are two thread-like strands into which a chromosome divides. During the second phase of karyokinesis, that is metaphase, the nuclear membrane completely disappears. Chromosomes become visible and are now placed parallel or midway in the plane of the cell. Spindle fibers are formed, joining the centromere of each chromosome and the centrioles. During anaphase, chromosomes split at the centromeres and are pulled in opposite directions by the flexible spindle fibers, and they reach the opposite pole. During the last phase of karyokinesis, that is telophase, the chromosomes now decondense and become thread-like and visible. A nuclear membrane forms around each set of chromosomes and two daughter nuclei are formed. Nucleolus appear in each cell, the spindle fibers disappear, and this marks the end of karyokinesis. The next stage of mitosis is cytokinesis, where the cytoplasm now divides. The cells become separate at the notch and two identical daughter cells are formed, completing the process of mitosis. Major events in mitosis. There is DNA replication. Here we find formation of spindle fibers. Next is the breaking of the chromatids at the centromere, and then the formation of two identical diploid cells. Okay? Diploid meaning containing two sets of chromosomes. What is the importance of mitosis? Mitosis is essential for the growth of the body. It is also necessary for restoration of an emaciated body, a body who loses muscle when there is hunger, starvation or sickness. It is needed for wound healing, that is repairing of worn out tissues and the formation of blood cells. Now we proceed to meiosis, and you can see that there are two stages in meiosis. Meiosis. Meiosis is a process where a single cell divides twice to produce four cells containing half the original amount of genetic information. These cells are our sex cells or gametes, sperm in males and eggs in females. Meiosis results in four nuclei that each have half the chromosomes of the original cell. In animals, meiosis only occurs in the cells that gives rise to the sex cells or gametes, that is the egg and the sperm. That means that meiosis is needed for reproduction. If you see, meiosis starts with one cell, it divides into two daughter nuclei and then further divides into four daughter nuclei. Meiosis part 1 and 2. In meiosis part 1, the crossing over or recombination occurs between homologous or similar chromosomes. We don't have sister chromatids here as in mitosis. And you can see the chromosomes moving over or crossing over and joining together and recombining. They are divided then into two groups and finally they form two haploid cells. So one diploid cell in meiosis part 1 divides to form two haploid meaning having half the set of chromosomes. Okay. Now meiosis 2 is just like mitosis. In this stage, two haploid cells that are formed in meiosis 1 undergo division by separation of recombined sister chromatids and four haploid daughter cells are formed. Mitosis versus meiosis. Mitosis is a process of cell duplication or reproduction during which one cell gives rise to two genetically identical daughter cells. It is used to describe the duplication and distribution of chromosomes. Whereas meiosis is a special type of cell division that reduces the chromosome number by half, thereby creating four haploid cells. And each of these haploid cells are genetically different from the parent cell that gave rise to them. So you can see here that in mitosis, a diploid cell having 46 gives rise to two identical cells having 46 each, two diploid cells. Whereas in meiosis, a diploid cell having 46 chromosomes or 2N first divides into two haploid cells and further divides into four daughter nuclei or four haploid cells, each having 23 chromosomes. Now this is called reduction division and mitosis is called equation division. The difference between mitosis and meiosis, or meiosis now put in words. In mitosis, the division takes place in somatic cells, whereas division in meiosis takes place in the gametic cells. In mitosis, two daughter cells are formed, whereas in meiosis, we have four daughter haploid cells. Number of chromosomes remains diploid in daughter cells in mitosis, whereas in meiosis, the number of chromosomes become haploid in daughter cells. Mitosis is necessary for growth and repair, whereas meiosis is necessary for sexual reproduction. In mitosis, crossing over does not take place, whereas in meiosis, the crossing over takes place. This is an experiment wherein the growing root tip of an onion cell is observed under the microscope. And if you look at it under the microscope, you observe that this is the process of mitosis. One cell forming two diploid daughter cells. Now, some questions answered. What is a haploid cell? A haploid cell is a cell containing only one set of chromosomes denoted by N. Now, when is a haploid cell formed? A haploid cell is formed when a diploid cell, that is 2N, undergoes meiosis. Why are haploid cells important? Haploid cells are important because they are the sex cells or the gametes and are important in the process of reproduction. What are homologous chromosomes? Homologous chromosomes are two pieces of DNA which carry the same genes from one parent. They are similar chromosomes. I hope you have understood the process of meiosis and mitosis. Go through this video again to revise well. Happy studying.